This caused a lot of controversy over the summer. It still really cracks me up to this day because the whole gag is all these people have been doing it and it's really an effective way to sell music. Can we talk about merch bundles? Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Gill and I am the founder and chief power specialist at Power Publicity, and I help artists and creatives to increase their visibility, their influence, and income. And today I want to take you back a little bit to August of 2018 when there was a nice veteran rapper by the name of Queen Nicki Minaj who dropped her Queen album. And there was another rapper at the time named Sir Travis Scott who dropped an album called Astroworld. And there was this big old controversy about who had the #1 album the week that Queen had dropped. And according to Miss Queen Nicki, Travis ain't really had a #1 album because he sold all these hoodies. Meanwhile, she was selling like the same stuff with her album, but we ain't gonna really get into that. But she, that was a big stink about how, he sold all of these merch bundles to inflate his sales. But the crazy thing about that is, one, it's nothing new. Two, it's actually effective. So this is actually something that kind of popped up about 15 years ago by the legend Prince, when he bundled his album Musicology at the time of concert tickets. That kind of started the wave, and more artists and labels started to do it, where it just became a common thing. I mean, even Nicki, who herself was complaining about Travis beating her out for the #1 album the week her album dropped. She was doing it herself, selling, posters and things of that nature. So, this is a tried and true tactic. And if you are an emerging artist that is looking to boost your sales, drive your sales for your music, this is something that you can do. So today I'm just going to give you just 3 quick tips on how you can create your own and sell merch. So number one is give your fans something that they will actually want. Now, I know that sounds very simple, sounds very basic, but a lot of times it's the simple things that we tend to overlook. And when I say give your fans something that they actually would want, I mean just that. Like, what is something that would appeal to them? I mean, the reason why Travis sold all them hoodies because folks thought they were fly. I mean, what does your fans like? Do they like hoodies? Do they like lipstick? It really all goes down to knowing who your fans are and how they relate to your brand as an artist. So, and just make sure whenever you're bundling with your music, it's something that your fans will actually buy. And the thing is, you can do multiple bundles. You can do one with concert tickets. You could do one with more traditional merchandise, like a hoodie or something like that, or a poster, or any other type of special experience, whatever. Just make sure that it's something that is appealing. Number 2 is to make sure that you have systems in place. Now, when I'm talking about systems, I'm not talking about anything super fancy. I'm not talking about you gotta go build your own network or nothing like that. You just need to make sure you have a few things in place so that you can actually be able to deliver your bundles. One, it's a website. They'll come look at me. Look at me, y'all. You running around here with no website? And the year about Lord 2019? What you doing, bro? What's going on? Like, there's no excuse. I mean, there's so many different tools that can help you. I mean, Squarespace is obviously probably one of the easiest ways that you can get online. They actually have templates for people who are musicians, so you can build your own website. But you're gonna need this if you're going to sell your own merch bundles, because you gotta have somewhere to direct people to. And as I've said in previous videos, social media isn't yours. Facebook isn't yours. Instagram isn't yours. Twitter isn't yours. Snapchat, any of those things that are not yours. So God forbid if something happens to them, how are people going to connect with you? And like I said, you need a place for people to come and purchase your bundle. So 1, make sure you have a website. 2, make sure that you have payment gateways in place. So have a way for people to actually pay for your bundles and things of the like. So that can be something like a WooCommerce. There's various many ones that are escaping me at the time, but there's different systems that you can use in order to deliver your stuff. The next thing you need is an email newsletter. Yes, I know you like social media and so does everybody else, including myself. But as I said about the website, same thing. You need a way to personally connect with your fans, and this is the best way in order to do promotions and connect with them personally and to drive sales. So make sure you have an email newsletter, an email list. Take some time to build that list up before you drop a new project. I mean, there's different ways you could do this. You could do this by giving away a single, doing a contest, but that's something that you want to need in order for you to drive sales of your merch bundles. The third tip kind of goes into what I was talking about. Promote. I know in this climate where the surprise album is sort of the standard, particularly in mainstream, and then also just the pace, more so the pace that we consume music is definitely accelerated to the point where it's like something may drop this week and then, you know, we may forget about it the next week because something else, we're moving on to something else, or we just don't, we just don't hold on to music that much. But, just because that may be the case does not mean you stop promoting and stop letting your fans know about the music that you just dropped. That's the way you're going to maximize your sales. That's the way you're going to grow your base and your visibility, is to keep pushing your stuff. I mean, if your music's only been out there a month, you should still continue to promote that. One of the ways you can do that is continue to promote your merch bundles. Also, you want to make sure that you are directing people to these places, because as I said, or as you may or may not know, consumers are kind of lazy. So for them, they're going to take the path of least resistance. So if all they have to do is go on their device and hit play to listen to your album, they're not going to necessarily go to your website to go purchase your bundles unless you inform them and direct them where to go. So along with the newsletter, you could do that even with your social posts, your digital advertising. So if you're promoting your new music via like Facebook ads or Instagram ads or any type of ads, you can have specific ads that really speak to or promote your merch bundles and direct them to that place for them to purchase it. So that's all I have for today. But before I go, I want to inform you about this free resource that I have that can help you plan out your merch bundles, your sales strategies, and everything else when it comes to your next rollout. It is called the Rollout Checklist. It is a checklist of pretty much everything that you need to make sure that you do before you release new music. You can download it for free at bit.ly/powerrollout. That is bit.ly/powerrollout. Again, that is bit.ly/powerrollout. Download it absolutely for free. Use it as a tool to plan your next rollout. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.